Hello everybody, my name's Jacklifear, and we all gather here to play a little bit of a Necrobarista. Possibly a full playthrough. We'll see where we go though. Right now all we got is a little bit of walking some product into the back room. I speculate. We'll see where this goes. It's an eyeball. Is it an eyeball? They thought of the faraway grave on the plain. They thought of the comrade who came not again. They lifted their glasses and sadly they said, "We drink to the name of the mate who is dead." Henry Lawson. Cough. Cough, cough. So bloody damp down here. I know we're in a cellar, but I don't suppose you have a window we could open or anything. Yeah, we got a vent that leads outside somewhere. Maddie, can you open it up? Get some fresh air coming through? Pretty sure it's got a dumpster or something sitting on top of it right now. Besides, I'm busy. Just grin and bear it. Can we get this over with? We've done this before, old man. You know it takes a while to set up. Calm your farm. I do not appreciate your tone. Sorry. Can we get some more lights on, maybe? With all the crap you've got scattered around the place, I'd like to at least know where I'm putting my feet. Ashley, would you mind? What the hell? Thanks. You're more organized than last time, I see. Practice makes perfect. Hey, Maddie? How much more wire do we need? I think that's enough. Great. Now... Chay? What's up, little P? I found you a chair. Ah, thank you. I have too manly of a voice for my buttocks. So, this whole thing? Surely it's not legal, right? Maddie wasn't clear on that. Yes, the council found it confronting. For good reason, I suppose. Because it utterly upsets the natural order. Mate, it's just not bureaucracy. Shush you. Most rules can be bent after all. Ugh. We're gonna give him a gruff voice. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules. As I'm sure you've realized. Hey, don't give her all the credit. Bah. Is this related to her gambling for time? So, the transfer was the same sort of magic we're doing now, yes. Small scale, though. Doing it on a larger scale requires a bit more preparation. The council successfully suppressed all available information about it, though. For good reason. What happens if something goes wrong? Well, you don't tend to mess it up more than once. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. Stubborn scholars notwithstanding. What do you even call this sort of magic, then? Question's irrelevant, because it's banned. Badass? I call it badass. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. But, looking past all the smoke and mirrors and fancy names, you could just call it necromancy. I like the style. I don't like how you don't get an easy introduction to the people, so you don't know the voices, but that's theatrics, essentially. From your hazy memories, a certain word calls out to you. Necromancy. You try desperately to remember what it meant. Necromancy. Oh. Oh. That's the fancy way of handling Necrom. Cheeky skull. This fragment of a memory stays with you. Piece together the past. Remember what transpired. And never forget. You are Sparta! Scattered practice. Pure. Okay. Okay, I can understand why you had a problem remembering that. Chat. Configure your experience. Cheeky commentary. Keep it. Get rid of it. Choose now. All right. Guys, I've got these new glasses on, and they have... Oh, it's okay. It faded. It was just... It had a mouse, and it has some buttons, and I gotta go backwards. I gotta go up and look at the lights, but I can't move forward, and it's raining outside, and I feel kind of bad, and oh my god, we have a lot of plants here. Actually, can we talk about this for a moment? Any alley-looking way that has this many plants on the outside can have my thumbs up. Am I right on this? I want to see more of this in the world. I'm just saying, like, seriously, that is like a whole lot of coordination. Either one person was like, I fucking love plants, and put it in front of everyone's buildings, and they were like, George just loves plants, let's not get mad at him. Or everyone coordinated. Dude, this may be the best alleyway I've ever... All right, let's play the game. We're walking down the way and... Hey, guys. Have you ever had that moment when you arrived at the party, looked over at a friend, and they were wearing the same thing? Just saying. I mean, it even has the dents in the same spot. I just want to say, this is not reused assets at all. This is literally, this is the original garage door, and this one was jealous and got the same piercings and tattoo. Okay, we're done. Hey, look, the color palette changed to add more livelihood. Look, the saturation kicks up to give you a little bit more vibrancy. And you walk past it just because you don't care. And now you're in the darkness. Whoa. Well, that's cool. Terminal house rules. Maddie's rules. We welcome both living and dead. Patrons will be served in the order they... Maddie's rules. 1. We welcome both living and dead. Patrons will be served in the order they arrived. Don't ask who's alive. If someone wants you to know, they'll tell you. 3. The dead have 24 hours. Strictly enforced. 24 hours and 5 minutes is not 24 hours. 4. No, we don't have Wi-Fi. Yes, there's no cell reception. Aether and radio signals do not play nice together. 5. Report broken items and other anomalies to staff. We can't clean up your broken glass or spatial rift if we don't know about it. 6. Don't feed the Eddylens. They can't eat, and offering them food just reminds them of that cruel fact. That doesn't say that. Continue, yes. Oh no, another boo? Wandering Gamer says, I met someone who could talk to dead cats. People called him the Necromancer. Boo! Part 1. Side note to everybody that's curious, if it seems like a scene like this is going too long, it responds to clicks. So all of those quick shots that just happened a moment ago, I clicked, like click. Let's stare at this a moment. Let it settle. Click. The Terminal. Colton, Victoria, Australia 3053. Excerpts from online reviews. Pretty unremarkable coffee. Barista speaks Chinese but exclusively uses it to mock people to their faces. Very self-conscious about my top hat now. Observed little girl running around cafe with knife unsupervised. Came down with a deep sense of annoyed after visiting. Was rudely told to stop being a big dweebus after complaining about burnt taste in coffee. The coffee's some of the best I've ever had. 5 stars. Disclosure, I have no taste buds. The door closes. Maddie sighs and begins cleaning a glass. She glanced up to the person who just walked in, but he didn't seem quite ready to approach the counter. Hey, mate, you alright? Huh? You can see me. Yeah? Clear as day. You gonna order something? Been walking around for hours. Nobody was listening to me, and I don't know how I ended up here. I think you'll find it was the front door. He chuckles nervously and took a deep breath. Right. Where am I? This, dearly departed, is the Terminal. Carlton's finest. Departed. They say our coffee's to die for. So, I don't really know how to go about this. Ask me anything, man. It's not like you're the first disheveled and we can click on him. Disheveled and a disoriented dead dude to drop in. This guy has the look of someone who's been through a lot. Oh, that's cool. Little details. What does everyone else ask? Well, they generally start with that one. Oh, shit. And they always say that. Then there's the embarrassed silence. Eddie's normally one to enjoy peace and quiet, but some silences are just awkward. All right. Hey, ladies. Yeah, I get it. Yo, is this mean to everyone who comes through? Or just the pitiful ones like me? Just the pitiful ones. Guess that's consistent. Always felt like people saw me as the pitiful guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I promise. You're right. I'm a fucking sad sack. Don't even know how I died. I bet it was pitiful and meaningless. Just like everything else about me. I'm never gonna have a chance to make things better for myself. I'm stuck like this. Come on. And now I'm sitting in a cafe for dead people falling apart in front of the barista. Pull yourself together, my dude. He blinked and slowly came back to earth. No breakdowns in the cafe, please. I promise, man. You're okay. I know how it is. Are you? No, but I've had 100 people like you walk through the door. So I'm just averagely messy? No dress code here, but you're still welcome to feel self-conscious about your appearance. Can't even do that right. Kishan, you've been 24 hours left on this plane until you have to move on to the next place. And I don't think you want to spend them having one big long extended panic attack. 24 hours? Ah, shit. What I'm saying is, everything's okay. Just take some deep breaths. We'll sort this out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I talked in your voice. I'm just sorry about everything. I just don't want to be a fuss. It's not like I have anything else to be doing. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? Lee? Don't call me Shirley. I'm kind of a burden. You're not. Chin up, mate. Let me tell you about this place. It's pretty cool. So, I first wandered in here about 4 years ago. That's how long you got before you have to move on. 24 hours. "24 hours to find out who killed you." That'd probably be a good detective movie. Some mysteries are left forever unsolved. Race against time? I guess. What's the point if you have to move onwards at the end anyway? Kind of strips it of its meaning. I don't even know if you'd care once you're in the next place. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a nihilist to be anything but a constant buzzkill. Yeah, I guess the pressure sounds like a lot. Honestly, I'm still wrapping my head around this. Seems a bit outlandish, doesn't it? That's the word. Guess I'd be disappointed if you found out you just died quietly in your sleep or something, though. Yeah, most people don't die from being murdered. It's mostly sickness, or old age, or lawnmower accidents. Well, they call them accidents, but really, loads of lawnmowers are possessed by evil spirits. That said... Whoa, wait. Hold on. Can't just drop that like it's nothing. Possess lawnmowers? Seriously? Anything with spinning blades tends to attract them. Garden equipment, garbage disposals, blenders. People scoff at the idea of a robot uprising that we haven't spent decades arming our machines with blades. They're a right pain in the arse. Gotta exercise the blender at least once a month. That's wild. So, I don't know if it's weird to ask, but, is everyone in here dead? Yeah. You said this was a cafe for dead people. Does that mean it's everyone? Or some of these people just really into ghost cafes? That might be an oversimplification. Not everyone in here is dead, but this is one of the only stopping points between here and there. So we get a lot of your type. That's also why the rent is so high. Landlords, the original rent seekers. Because those vampires who own the place know we get a lot of foot traffic. Literal vampires? No. Just baby boomers with lots of money. Same thing, I guess. So to answer your question, there are 9 customers in here right now. Out of those 9, yourself included, I'd say 4 or 5 of them are just passing through or on their way to the next place. How can you tell? Once you worked here for a while, you get a sort of sixth sense for this kind of thing. Gotcha. Speaking of sixth senses, got one for trouble. You have 2 sixth senses? Hello, Ashley. Ashley was a young girl who adopted Maddie and Chay a couple years back. Much in the same way that a puppy adopts a squeaky toy. She was ferociously smart and a budding genius, but still a kid nonetheless. Today, she smelled strongly of motor oil. Her right arm was coated in it. Maddie knew she'd have to help her clean it off the joint later. And she wore a look on her face that said, "I'm an invincible genius." Ashley had fancied herself a genius ever since the day that Maddie invited her to become a spunky sidekick. She was mostly right about that one, and Maddie hated it. Alright, I know that look. Spit it out. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Cut the crap, kid. What do you need this time? I'm dealing with a customer here. I'm not really needing any attention. I am dealing with a customer. I need someone to hold the joint for me while I screw something in. Do you have any clamps? Got a bunch for your birthday last month. Aging a year just means you're 1 year closer to death. Not a thing to celebrate. They're all being used for other very important things. They were not. I'm pretty sure I saw one upstairs about 10 minutes ago. I need a helper. Ashley, I'm busy. Is that enough? Please. No, are you done yet? No. All right, go ahead. Please. Hey, what's that brat doing with her voice? I could probably, look, I got a glove. I could be a helper. I could. Ashley, you've got to let us work, and you're kind of being a little bitch right now. We're not going to get anything done if I have to keep upstairs to hold screwdrivers and confiscate steak knives. Trying to improvise a screwdriver is a good way to end up with stripped screws. Use the right tool for the job. Ashley's pout was legendary. But over time, Maddie had grown immune to it. Hey, no dice. Eh? What about Chay? He can help me. He's in the kitchen, emptying the dishwasher. You know, the dishwasher that you were meant to empty an hour ago? Oh. It's, really no trouble. Hey! Why don't I take this guy? He doesn't have anything to do. He's dead. Hey! Come on. Ashley. I don't have the energy to argue with you. I'm sure he just wants to relax. Dying takes a lot out of you. Also, manners. God, we've talked about this. You've got to be more respectful in front of the customers. Please? I'm happy to go upstairs. Really, it's fine. I don't have anything better to do, and I'm super dead. I'm cool with it. That's me, Kishan, very dead guy. You sure? I can just send her back upstairs. Promise. It's fine. I'll just sit around and be a pain otherwise. Perfect. What was that? Nothing. Come on, peon. In follower hierarchy, peons are one level below assistant and one level above minion. We've got work to do. By the way, if any of you have a complaint about the amount of please that was in the last scene, we have a complaint department that you can go to, and you are welcome to go over there and tell your complaints. It is at subs.twitch.tv/Jacklifear. If you go there and subscribe, you will get access to the non-existent complaint department where you can say anything you need to say in order for you to ensure that we will continue to never, always never, create those pleases again. Note the double negative. Deep down, Maddie knew she wasn't giving Ashley enough attention, and that was causing her to act out. She felt guilty as hell about it, but at the same time, she didn't think she'd be able to solve that particular problem anytime soon. For both their sakes, she had to work on keeping the cafe afloat, even if it meant that Ashley would be required to deal with stuff on her own for a little while. She knew she was being callous. You can only scar someone so many times before they start to form calluses. Her internal monologue was doing a very good job of whispering cruel nothings in her quiet moments. But even then, she had to truly wonder if there wasn't, reckon this place needs more plants. I agree, actually. God damn it, Chay. Don't sneak up on me like that, you old bastard. What's on your mind, Maddie? I was drifting off. Did I look like I was thinking heavy, weighty thoughts? Extremely. It's nothing important, just my resting bitch face. Nah, it's different this time. How so? Right now, your expression reminds me of that time you challenged that samurai cosplayer to a fist fight. Cosplay is short for costume play, and bad things happen when play suddenly becomes serious business. Oh, you mean the one who barged in, waving his gift store katana around and demanding satisfaction after I told him I wouldn't put 15 shots in his coffee? That's a weirdly specific facial expression to refer to. What's it look like? The natural reaction is someone who's just been threatened with 1,000-fold Nippon steel. You don't have to reenact it. Is that her? Memory's precious enough that I can picture it clearly. Sort of deep disgust. People with high disgust sensitivity seldom do well in kitchen environments. Somehow, Maddie manages. Mixed with a tinge of pity and just a touch of derision. Huh. It's me. What a mood. You alright? Real talk. I'm fine. Is this an I'm actually fine? Or more of a I'm having trouble processing and or expressing my feelings and would like the conversation to move in a different direction fine? The latter. Fair-yo. Offer's still open if you'd like to talk things out. In the meantime, sorry. Can I grab that tea towel? My hands are wet. Oh. Yeah, here you go. So, did you just feel like doing the dishes by hand, or... I could have sworn I told Ashley to empty the dishwasher earlier. Nah, it's busted. Door latch broke, so we'll have to get someone to fix it. I don't want to make Ashley wash by hand anyway, or I'm gonna get rusty. So I did it. No problem. Makes sense. So anyway, we're gonna have to organize a repair. Some people remain stubbornly defiant in the face of planned adolescence. Placements are for quitters. Unless you want to let Ashley give it a shot. I'd make the call myself, but our landline stopped working last week. We have a landline? Yes, ancient technology. You can transmit sound through a physical cable. An elegant tool for a more civilized age. Only works when you pay the phone bill, though. I don't know if it'd be cheaper to get it repaired or just buy a new one and give Ashley the old one for parts. The costs are pretty close, all things considered. Hey, don't stress. You'll worry yourself into an early grave. Hey, you spent 50 years digging holes. If you want to see a lot of Earth, you can become a globetrotter, or you can just pick up a shovel. Can't talk shit to me at me about digging myself an early grave. Can you, old guy? Oh, old guy. I'll have to know I'm barely 170-ish. Where's the lie? I was in the middle of a gold rush. Everyone and his dog was busy digging holes. Only thing different about me is that I eventually started digging up things more interesting than gold. Didn't dig up any mobile phones though, did ya? Could have gotten yourself a head start on learning how to work them. Hey, so, I know you're a bit stressed right now, but I think we need to put an order for more kitchenware soon. I know. It's another thing that costs money. We're beginning to run out of cutlery, though. Cutlery. Summary of Offenses Act 1988, Section 11C. Person must not, without reasonable excuse, proof of which lies on the person, have in his or her custody a knife in a public place or a school. It keeps disappearing to somewhere, so I don't know how long it can wait before we get some more. I don't know if we can afford that this month. Just, everything's just a bit too pricey right now. Doesn't help that the coffee cartels keep pushing prices up. I don't think the importer 2 suburbs over is part of a cartel. They seem quite nice. You ever spoken to them? They're obviously criminals with the rates they charge. Criminals. The worst kind of criminals are the kind who operate within the bounds of legality. Wholesale my arse. And yet, we keep buying from them. Well, yeah, the beans are good, man. It's just everything else on top of them that's stressing me out. Yeah. I'll happily accept the blame for some of that. It's fine, you don't have to. I know it's all on me. Just gotta figure out how to pay everything off. Everything and everyone. The time debt we owe to the Council of Death is the absolute last thing I want to think about right now. I've lost enough sleep over it already. Hey, I'm here to help. I'm worried about you, You had a lot of responsibility dropped on you in a very short period of time. Responsibility? Maddie's been saddled with great responsibility. She's still waiting for the great power that's supposed to come with it. And I can't help but feel a little bit culpable about that. I know. Yeah, I know. And you, I can't thank you enough. Shh. It's alright. Hold yourself together. We'll figure it out like we always do. I just don't want to deal with it, I get it. And I don't want you to feel like I'm imposing or interfering too much. I know the cafe is yours now, and even though things are a bit much at the moment, I know I keep saying this, Maddie, but I don't know how much time we have to deal with all this before things start falling apart. Things are always already falling apart. Regardless, you're going to have to face reality at some point. Oh my god, I know! I don't need any more reminders from you. Back off, man! The council's always sitting at the back of my mind. I'm doing my best over here. My best is all I can do, okay? Just because you're my best friend, my old boss, my old mentor, doesn't mean I need you preaching at me about how I need to deal with my problems. Because they're my problems now, not yours. All right. No worries. Give you some space. I might just go check on Ashley. Have you seen her recently? She's upstairs. Dragged a customer up there talking about clamps or something. I better go rescue them then. Be back in a bit. God damn it, he's right. We do need more plants in here, don't we? So, we're going to strip a big old steak knife to it and make them fight each other. I love it. This is going to be great. I want to build something that gets on TV show Row Battle Royale with flamethrowers on it. You're all not going to put one on this little guy, are you? A flamethrower? Probably not. But I want you to record the fight on my phone so we can send it to the producers. Producers have a real thirst for schlock. Uh, yeah, sure thing. Let's get this knife attached.
Pass me those zip ties.
Zip ties.
And the knife.
Knife.
And my coffee.
Wait, are you sure? Who even gave you that?
Coffee! Damn it. It's empty. My coffee is empty, Kishan. The world is beginning to vibrate.
Maybe it's good that your cup runneth empty, yeah.
I think my cup needeth to runneth with more espresso in it.
How many shots did you put in there?
Too many, Kishan. But did anyone ask Icarus how many shots of espresso he had? Yeah, I'm reading a book about Icarus.
Icarus.
Imagine being dataless and watching your son die doing the exact thing you told him not to do. He flew to the sun. I'm cultured. In unrelated news, I have a headache.
I think you might want to read a little bit more about Icarus. There's a twist ending to that one.
I'm holding a knife, Kishan. No spoilers.
No spoilers, promise. Alright, I'll just say hi. Maybe she won't sling a knife at me this time. Who knows? But him... Hey, kids.
Ah! Intruder!
We're just going to enjoy this shot a little bit. Let's see how far into the knife we go. Yeah. Keep going. Oh, it stopped.
Kishan. My buddy. My pal. Did I get him?
No, you missed.
Damn it.
But, wait. Oh, you threw it on purpose?
Extremely on purpose, yes.
I'm fine, by the way.
Oh, it's just you.
Would have been worse if it was someone else?
Probably. Unless they were an actual spy, come to steal my robot designs.
Spy? Never knew who might be watching.
Then it would have been good. I think I'm crashing.
Oh, no. Is she okay? Did I kill her?
She'll wake up in about 15 minutes with no ill effects. But you probably shouldn't give her any more coffee. She turns into a real goblin.
Goblin?
Not to be confused with the days when she's a regular gremlin.
She told me that it'd make her immeasurably powerful.
I mean, she's not wrong, but you know, great power, great responsibility, yada yada yada. She's 13. It's got plenty of energy already. Maybe not the sense of responsibility, though.
Yeah, I don't even know how I ended up sitting here attaching knives to robots. She's, very convincing.
Convincing. Ashley's persuasiveness is a mystery. It clearly can't be logic, eloquence, or charisma that causes people to do her bidding. You don't have to tell me, mate. She's basically lives here. Her parents would kill me if they found out she'd nearly killed me. Pretty good blind throw, though. She makes me proud in the weirdest ways.
Did she learn from the best?
She did. But the best definitely wasn't me. Maddie's pretty deadly with knives. Loves her flashy tricks. Bad habit. Probably. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm being very rude. My name's Chay. Used to own this place. Now I'm just sort of sit around and cause trouble and sometimes have knives thrown at me, I guess.
I'm, Kishan. And I died today.
Ah! I'm alive! I'm alive! Oof, we got a loud one here. Aw, be nice. You know it's scary waking up. Big lights coming towards me.
I think it's reliving its last moments.
Looks like it. What is happening?
Hello.
I do not remember having this many limbs. Join the club, pal. We are reborn in a new image. Right, Keith? I see.
I'm Kepler. Nice to meet you.
And I am Jacoby. Our voices change. I am Undivided.
Huh. I don't know if that name will stick.
Eaton's body is made of milk cotton. Should we call it milk?
No, too basic. Imagine if you called me Goon, just because I'm made of Goon Box. I wouldn't like that at all.
Ashley was yelling about someone calling Lovelace the other day. That's a good one. How does our new friend feel about it? Acceptable? Excellent. Nice to meet you, Lovelace.